I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel here and also just generally my online presence. I've been making videos and putting courses online now for just over 2 years. Now, when I first started off, I was just putting on videos on the mathematics, which I enjoyed, and they weren't very high quality. And you can still see a lot of these on my YouTube channel. But they're okay, they convey the information I was looking to convey. But what I decided to do was that I decided to take the videos that I had been creating on YouTube and then create full courses. Now, the first place that I decided to go and load the courses up in order to try and sell them was Udemy. Now, I'm not in this really to make loads of money. I'm just trying to make enough through the selling of courses to allow me to continue to put in more and more courses. If I wasn't making any money on it, I would have to go back to my full-time employment and I wouldn't be able to spend my time putting together courses. So if you were to get into YouTube, so I'll get rid of my image here just now, and we'll head into Google and I'll show you what my online presence is and the different kind of places you'll find me online. Well, that's it there. So I'll use this page here. So I'm on Google just now. So if you type in my name's Ross Mcgowan. Now you'll get this Ross Mcgowan here, which is an English golfer. So this is not me. Although this Ross Mcgowan's doing really well. He just won the Italian Open just before Christmas. So well done, Ross Mcgowan, the golfer. Now, if I was to put in Ross Mcgowan, then put in maths and press return, then you'll get my online presence. So if you're coming from YouTube, obviously you'll have seen the YouTube channel. And this is where I initially started putting all of my videos. And I've got about maybe, I've got 460, 470 videos on here. And I'm putting them on at a rate now of approximately one a day or one every couple of days. That's what I'm trying to do through the rest of this year. Now I've got 838 subscribers. So I haven't really set the world of YouTube alight, but I've had fun putting the videos on and it's been a good experience all round for me. Another thing to note is that the YouTube channel is called Applied Mathematics Complete Video Courses. Well, I'm going to change that to Applied Mathematics and Computer Science because a lot of the videos that are on the YouTube channel here are based around about designing a CPU, and there's also videos there on designing a floating point unit. And I am in the process of building up, in effect, an entire fully functioning 16-bit CPU. By building up, I mean I'm creating a simulation of one. So that's going to get changed pretty soon. But what I did was I took the videos here. So for example, I've got the Fourier and Laplace transforms, I've got discrete transforms, mathematics, a graphical approach. That's design a CPU too. So I took these and I decided to create the courses. Now the courses are on my Udemy account. So this is my Udemy account here. Now it's not a sales video. I'm not asking you to go out and buy these courses. I'm just trying to show you where I am and where I am at what I'm doing at the moment. So if you were to click on this one here, you'll get me here. Now I've got 2,669 students, 332 reviews, and I've got the 11 courses. That's the 11 courses I've got there. So I won't read them out because I'm assuming that you're able to read. So I've got 11 courses there. There's actually 12 courses because there's one of them on op-amp circuit design, but I took it off because I wasn't getting high ratings on it, and I'm not happy with a course unless I'm really getting maybe 4.5 rating and above. I think in this instance here, the one in vector calculus, the rating is a bit lower in that one because I've not, this was one of the first courses I've created and I need to get in and really update it. But these are the courses I have here, and right now, I mean, in honesty, I'm making between maybe $500 and $800 a month on my courses, and it's a reasonable amount of money. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm just going to continue to make more courses. Now, Udemy isn't the only place where I've loaded a course, and if you were to go in and say, for example, buy one of these courses, I'm not trying to sell the course to you, but I'm just saying if you were to go in and buy it, then what would happen is Udemy would get half of the value, and I would get the other half. And in fact, if Udemy was selling it through like a third party, then I would get 25% of the money. So what I did was I decided to put my courses on another site. So if we come back here, this other site here is called Teachable. So Teachable is another platform, but in the Teachable platform, it costs me roughly $25 a month I pay in order to be on Teachable. But whenever I sell a course on Teachable, I get all of the revenue. And this is the Teachable site here. But as you see, I don't have all of my courses on Teachable. So if you were to head in here, you'll see that press all courses. You'll see that I've actually got 6 courses here. So I've got another 5 courses to add on to this. And I intend to do that over the next month or so, because I'm starting to pay, the $25 a month. So I'm looking to try and get some revenue back from this. And the great thing about doing it on the Teachable is that I've got free total control over this website. So for example, I'm able to create a blog, and in the blogs I can put in, for example, that one there's a blog on designing the CPU and how the CPU works, and it's almost like trying to sell that course to people. So that's where I'm at the moment. I'm in the process of putting more videos on my YouTube channel, but also in putting stuff on to my Teachable channel as well, and then trying to get some income through there. Now I do have one other website here, which is appliedmathematics.co.uk, and it was a strange one because I originally was paying for that, and I decided I didn't really need it. I wasn't going to be using it. So when I went to cancel it, the people hosting it said, well, you don't need to bother cancelling it, you can just have it on as a free site. So I actually like this site, and I like the setup of this site, but I don't really use it, but there are bits and bobs in here, like videos, and there's the blogs and stuff as well. So, but you can't buy any of the courses from this. It's just purely the links, and the links take you to my Udemy site, or they'll take you to the Teachable site. So really what I need to do this year is to try and simplify my whole process a little bit. So I will get rid of this site, but I'll keep the URL. So I'll still have the URL appliedmathematics.co.uk, but I'll put this URL onto my onto my Teachable account. So I've also got a few videos in Skillshare, but I don't really use that at all. I put one course on it, and I get maybe between $10 and $50 a month coming in from my Skillshare. So that's my online presence at the moment, and if you were to put the videos, you'll be able to see some of the latest videos will appear here as well. So let me head back to my screen. There's my image there again. So that's where I am with my whole online presence at the moment. I really want to get my income from my Teachable account, because as I say, if anyone buys a course in Teachable, then they'll get I'll get the full 100% of that sale, whereas on average for Udemy, I'm getting about 30%. So for like selling a course for $10, I'll get $3. But if I sell a course for $10 on my Teachable site, then I'll get the full $10. So I'll work on that over the next few weeks and I'll get the that loaded up into my Teachable, and I'm trying to get all of my stuff through that Teachable website. So hopefully that's given an understanding of where I am. The course I'm going to put on next, or the stuff I'm going to be dealing with next, it will be Lagrangian and Hamiltonian mechanics, because that's a natural extension to the calculus of variations, and that's one of the subjects I'm really interested in. But I'm also working on the second course on design a CPU, where I extend the 8-bit CPU to a 16-bit. And I've also got a couple of courses on designing a floating point unit, and I've got another few I have to put on this year. So eventually there'll be an entire 16-bit CPU with a floating point unit, and you'll be able to build literally from scratch, from knowing nothing about electronics. You'll be able to design and simulate this entire 16-bit CPU. So it's a bit of a mixture on the channel. So I do have my area I'm interested in is really an area around about applied mathematics. I like calculus of variations. I like the whole Lagrangian and Hamiltonian mechanics, and also the extension of that onto quantum mechanics as well. That whole area is really of interest to me, and also the area of in computer science, really, but not computer science in terms of pure coding, although I do a bit of coding, but I'm not really into coding in a big way. So it's really about the actual computer science, the engineering of a computer. That's all for this video. I'll get you on the next video. Bye bye.